If you're a short-term investor and you bought Palantir in the last few months, sell it right now. The reason I'm saying this is because Palantir's rally has recently been fueled by the AI surge. Artificial intelligence has caused the stock market to rally this year, especially after a 2022 that was very dismal, to say the least. Now, we know that catalysts are not always going to be sustained. We're not going to see prices constantly rally up to trillions and trillions of dollars. It's just impossible. And you guys know this from just even historic performance. And yes, we have seen recovery in tech stocks, including Palantir, because of AI. Palantir has definitely got the boost because of the whole AI revolution. But that's the thing. AI has caused this mini bull run, and including the price highs that we're seeing for Palantir. This is going to crash. Sell right now. And the reason I'm saying this is because we're masking the reality that's taking place in the global economy. We still have worries of interest rate hikes, layoffs, lower spending, a war in Europe pretty much. And I'm sure you guys are sick of hearing it, but inflation is still a concern. One of the many reasons Palantir has surged has been not only because of its financials and its boost in revenue recently, which I'll go through in this video, but also we've noticed that when tech stocks are riding a trend such as AI, which Palantir has benefited from, they are less correlated to the overall stock market. So this trend has helped boost these rallies for AI and tech-related firms. But since it's not correlated to the overall broader economy and the stock market, people are riding this AI wave. But as you know, most bull runs, especially ones that are linked to a trend, for example, the 2021 blockchain crypto bull run that we saw, it was going to come to an end. I'm not saying it's over for crypto. I'm a crypto bull, as you guys know. You know, I have always supported the long-term potential of crypto, including my favorite altcoins. But the same goes for Palantir. I have been a big advocate of Palantir. The only thing I must say, though, is that my focus on Palantir is in the long run. I still hold Palantir shares, but if I was investing for short-term profits, and I do have a short-term investment strategy, so I did buy Palantir a few months ago, I sold literally 2 days ago. And yes, I know it's difficult to time the market and it's not the best strategy, but if you see yourself buying something at a good price and then you see rallies, especially you're reading online, it's led because of the AI revolution, then you must sell, because Palantir's multiples suggest that it's overpriced right now. It's trading at over 75 times expected earnings and over 17 times expected sales. I mean, I do think that the artificial intelligence bubble could be like the dot-com bubble, when we saw internet companies absolutely rally and then we saw them crash and finally price in what they were really worth. Now, I'm not saying Palantir's potential is not worth a lot. Yes, it is. I have been a Palantir bull for a long time, but I have a strategy when it comes to investing. So right now, like I've said, please do sell if you have bought in the last few months, although that isn't financial advice. I just think this bubble is going to burst and it's important that you have a strategy. You shouldn't go all in one go and then you see a crash. That's why dollar cost averaging is incredibly important. But anyway, I do want to talk about some of the strengths, which was Palantir's earnings that we saw in the last quarter, so in Q1 of 2023. A key thing I want to point out is that total revenue grew 18% year over year to $525 million. Also, for their adjusted income, they reported a net margin of 24%. This margin number is actually quite different from the unadjusted margin number, which is just around 1%. Just for reference, their full year's revenue for 2022 amounted to $1.91 billion. And this year, management expect a revenue of between $2.185 to $2.235 billion for the full year of 2023. And not only that, but they've managed to maintain a strong balance sheet. Their current assets are sitting at $3.68 billion. Whereas if you take a look at their total liabilities, it's sitting at $879 million, $879.9 million. So substantially less. So they have more than enough of a buffer when it comes to current assets to make up for liabilities. And their cash and cash equivalents are sitting at almost $1.3 billion, which is a very, very healthy cash balance. At the moment, analysts are saying to hold the stock. So if you do already have the stock, I do suggest holding for the long term. But if you do want to make a quick short-term profit, then I suggest you sell right now, given the price has rallied. I mean, if you take a look at the chart, literally we've seen a huge rally from April. Since April, we're around $15, almost double, to be honest. But that's the thing, such rallies are usually short-lived. And of course, we've seen some great news. We've seen the special ops contract valued at $463 million. However, it is important this doesn't impact revenue massively. The revenue run rate is around 20 million. So what's that phrase? Just a needle in the stack. I mean, it's not going to make a massive difference when it comes to the overall revenue and then impacting the share price, but it's definitely good news. And one of the things we love are all the partnerships that Palantir has continued strengthening. I mean, we've seen, as I mentioned, the US State Special Operations Command for $463 million. That was the recent one. And we also know about the Amazon deal with Amazon Web Services, where they're going to make the Foundry, one of Palantir's key products, accessible on the AWS cloud for manufacturers. And also they have a strong partnership with Panasonic. And if you know, Panasonic sells batteries to Tesla. So maybe there could be a potential synergy or future partnership there. We don't know. So yeah, guys, that's a quick update on Palantir. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion about selling and not selling. So do your own research, and yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so that you get informed on when I release a video, as a lot of the information is time sensitive. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.